Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, we're back at the airport, which is awesome. I hadn't flown the 737 in probably a week and a half, so I'm ready to get back at it. So today what we're going to do is we're heading to Cabo again. That Cabo turn that we have filmed several times, I get to do that this morning, but it's going to be actually a 3-day trip. So I'll fly the Cabo turn, clear customs again, go back through security, and then I'll start my 3-day the rest of my 3-day by deadheading to San Diego, and then I'll overnight there for the night, and then I'll have another 2 days of flying. With that, there's restrictions. I typically don't bring a food bag, but today my food bag is going to be in my truck, and as well as my jacket, because we do have a overnight in Denver, which is going to be a little chilly. So I'll leave my jacket in here, I'll leave my food in here. When I get done with that Cabo turn, I'm going to come back to my truck, grab my stuff, and then finish up the trip. So let's go.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last, get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up.
All right, guys, here we are in the cockpit. It is a cold airplane because it is an originator. So we'll bring it to life. What I like to do, as you guys know, beat the captain down, get everything ready, so when he comes in, the airplane's ready and we can just brief and get ready to go. So with that, standard deal, we'll go ahead and look at the circuit breakers, make sure that they're all in before we apply ship's power to it. Get all my stuff here, I'll move it out of the way. And yes, I did get another breakfast burrito. Fear of flying hungry, it's a real thing, and I have it. Anyways, we'll start with the battery, turn those on. You can tell it's been a night airplane because it's on dim. Turn that up. So it's kind of a telltale sign this thing was a PM Terminator, on top of all the other things we have to do to it, because it was a Terminator. Checking fire lights here. Put it on ground power, and then we're just checking the volts and the freaks. Once those are good, we'll go ahead and apply the power that's connected to the jetway that we've talked about several times. Apply that on there. From there, I'll turn on the IRSs, turn on the emergency lights. Just turn those lights on right now. So position lights go to steady, wheel well lights are going on, because I'll be down there doing the inspection, so I need a little bit of light. Ooh, FedEx, baby. Even though it's a nice day outside, just turn on the light just to make sure that we can highlight all those crevices and everything that's down there in the wheel wells, and make sure we get a good view of everything that's down there. Checking wheel well lights, making sure those are good. Last time going through, just making sure that we've got all the switches right now positioned for the pre-flight. Those are all good. The airplane's just coming to life. We'll turn up the lights here and put in our coordinates once the GPS starts coming up. So as you can see, everything's just starting to spool up in here. Turn on systems. Make sure the hydraulic quantity is good. We got 100%. The oil quantity, we're at 91%. And oxygen. So those are some of the things I look for too, as far as the consumables that are on the airplane, mainly if it's low. We can go ahead and call maintenance, and then they'll go ahead and come out and refill, and we'll be good to go. And those are really quick things, so if we catch them early, we can get them working on it early, and if our oil is low, they'll fill it up, and there'll be no impact on us departing. That's it. I'm gonna go out, do the walk around really quick, and I'll see you guys back in the cockpit. All right, guys, we're back in the cockpit. I'm loading up the flight plan, which is what we have here. And looking at the departure, we have an engine out. It's basically off the PXR 6 DME. We'll make a turn to 165. So I'll put 165 in here just as a reminder. And if we go to the fix page in the FMS, I put in Phoenix and a 6 DME ring. So what that does is it puts a kind of a graphical depiction of that 6 DME. So if we have an engine problem, we'll head out to that 6 DME point and then make that turn to 165. It's kind of a little, everything's graphical, right? I like graphical stuff, so you can see it when everything's kind of going to hell in a handbasket and you're kind of fighting through whatever you got going on. It's just another way to help you out and run this engine out procedure you know, freeze a little bit of data bytes in your brain. So that's kind of a little bit of a trick that we do. Some people do. I like to do it just because my brain's small, and I like to try to give myself every opportunity to be successful I can. Once we do receive our clearance, it comes in through CPDLC, and it'll pull up, and then that's what we do to match what's in our route with what we are cleared with. So make sure that those things are matched up, and then look at our release to make sure that that's matched up as well. That's basically it. So we'll get ready to brief here and head on out to Cabo. Grab some fish tacos. I'll show you those this time. I'm sorry, last time I forgot to show you. So I'll show you this time. Alright guys, we are here, Cabo San Lucas. Beautiful as always. Look at that. I know I say it every single time, but I gotta get out of here. So here is our route of flight. I didn't really get to talk about it on the way down. We just basically, same route down to Via, straight down, and they pretty much gave us direct over there. We did the RNAV approach to runway 34. Getting out of Phoenix, one of the reasons why I didn't film, we ran into a little bit of an issue with our ACARS, and we weren't getting any of our data. So what I had to do, we have a backup on the iPad. So basically brings up an FMS, you can see that, right on our iPad. So we have the ability to run takeoff data through our iPad when we need it. I think someone asked, you know, do we always get it out of the FMS? We do normally, that's our normal ops, but we do have the opportunity to get it with our iPad in case our FMS isn't working properly. That's what we had to do. It took a little bit more time to get that done. Hi man.
What are you doing?
Video thing. Again, it took us 2 hours and 2 minutes. We pushed right on time, and just a nice, easy one coming down.
Yeah, easy. Couldn't have been easier.
That's my boss, by the way. All right, guys, we're gonna get the airplane ready. I gotta do a walk around real quick, and then I'll show you the FMS stuff on our way back. All right, guys, here we are. You know that we're in Cabo, so now we gotta get our clearance. We do it the old-fashioned way, just like we talked about before. So I'm gonna dial us up into ground frequency, which down here, they don't have a clearance delivery frequency. Pretty much everything is either ground or tower. I'm gonna grab ground frequency and we will grab our clearance. Here's what we're expecting on the way back. Inigo, they'll probably give us the Inigo 1 Bravo, which is taking off to the north and then on out to Inigo. So that's what I'm expecting. Then they've got LTO, MMO, J92 to Via. That's our point where we get back into the United States. So I'm gonna expect that. We'll grab the clearance, see what they say.
Cabo clearance, Southwest 1922. I'd like to pick up our clearance to Phoenix.
For clearance delivery, contact tower.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I messed that up. So we're gonna go to tower. It was
American 351,
great trading.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, wind 01.
All right, so now that we're on the right frequency, we'll ask them for our clearance over to Phoenix.
Hello, tower, Southwest 1922. I'd like to pick up our clearance to Phoenix. We're ready, copy.
Southwest 1922, clear to Phoenix via Anigo 1 Bravo departure. Anigo as Alpha November Echo Golf Oscar 1 Bravo. Direct to Lima Tango Oscar, Hotel Mike Oscar. Juliet 92, Tucson, Tango Uniform Sierra, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet as initial altitude. Expect final 400 flight level. Active squad 2112, 2112.
All right, Southwest 1922. We're cleared to Phoenix via the Inigo 1 Bravo, Lima Tango Oscar, Hotel Mike Oscar, J92 to Tucson, and then as filed. Climb maintain 10,000. Expect 400 as a final. The squawk is 2112 for Southwest 1922.
Southwest 1922, the readback is correct. When ready to push back, contact 134.1. Buen dia.
Okay, 134.1 for the push. Buen dia, Southwest 1922.
And that's how we do that. So basically that's the route on the way down. Coming out of Cabo here, we'll end up at Inigo and then basically straight up. Again, hour and 43 minutes should be a nice ride on the way up there because it was a nice ride on the way down. We'll expect the same. We're a little bit full today, so we're going to run our checklist and all that good stuff, and then we'll head on out. But first, we'll have someone give you some words of wisdom here in a second.
All right, guys, so another great guest that we have, a great opportunity to get some words of wisdom from the guys that have been there and done that. It is my assistant chief pilot here in Phoenix, Dave.
Hello all, this is Dave. It's my pleasure to talk to you guys today. I think you guys are in a fantastic position in your aviation career. I think, you know, I know a lot of you might have a little second thoughts on what's going on in the industry right now, but with what you have ahead of you, and it's going to be probably another 4 or 5 years before you're applying to a mate, I think you're going to be in a perfect position. I think when you start applying, you guys are going to be on the leading edge of the wave. You're going to be on the front end of a big hiring boom. That's my belief. It's going to take a year or two, or maybe even 3 to weather this COVID storm, but we're going to get through it. By the time we do, you guys are going to be ready to be hired. I'm excited for you guys. I'm proud of you guys. I know all of us, Ernie and myself, and I know all of you have a passion for flying, and that's what you need to have. We just love it. This is the best office view you can have anywhere. So it's a great job. Welcome aboard. Can't wait to fly with you guys.
All right, guys, super cool. Really glad that we had an opportunity to fly and to bring that to you guys. I think it's important to hear it from the guys that have been there and done that. They've weathered the storms, the ups and downs. So thanks again to Dave for providing that feedback to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we're going to get this airplane ready and head back to Phoenix. All right, guys, we've made it in the international terminal, gate 23, just like last time. It took us an hour and 57 minutes to get back. So unlike Dave, I got to go on, clear customs, go grab my food and stuff out of my truck, and then I'm going to go off to a deadhead to get to San Diego for tonight. But anyways, again,
and I'm going to clear customs, and I'm going to go home, and I'm going to think about Ernie being in San Diego. All right? Hey, it's really been great talking to you guys. I'm really excited for all of you. You got a bright future ahead of you. Have fun. That's what it's all about.
There you go. Good words, wise words. So, all right, guys, I'm going to clean up, get the airplane all put to bed, and head on over to the deadhead. So we'll see you here in just a couple minutes.
All right, guys. So, method to my madness, right? I park my truck really close to where the international gates are, so it'd be easy to go in and grab the food and head on out. So, a little strategic parking. Anyways, it was really cool to fly with Dave. You know, he's our assistant chief here in Phoenix. Really good guy. If you have any issues or whatever, you know, all our chiefs are like that. Chief pilots are basically there to help you out. If you have any family issues, any flying issues, basically any issues at all. And our chief pilots here in Phoenix are spectacular. So anyways, it was really good to fly with him. He bought us all tacos. The tacos were amazing. So good. And they're $5, so pretty cheap. Even though Dave bought it, so I was gonna buy them for the crew, and Dave's a good guy, so he sprung for everybody. But anyways, we're gonna go grab the truck, grab our stuff, grab a coat, because we're going to Denver, and that's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a little cold there, I think. So, all right, we'll grab it and then head to our deadhead. All right, guys, we had a little bit of time, so I figured I'd jump down to the lounge, say hi to everybody, and hey, I'm gonna show you down, I know we've been down here before, but I'm gonna show you guys kind of our pilot lounge. Right here, picture of the 737-700. A lot of this stuff we use for training. We used to come in and, you know, if you had a little bit of time between a flight and you wanted to knock out some training, we could do it right there and get some training done. Over here, we've got a lot of computers which we use to check in for our flight. So before each flight, we need to acknowledge that we're here. That's what we do. Get on the computer, log in, say, hey, I'm here, and you're checked in for your flight. When you got a little bit of time, we've got loungers, we've got a big screen TV, got a little kitchenette, and then down in that way over there is the offices of the chief pilot. So if you got a little bit of time, you want to watch some TV, kind of hang out, you could do that. We've got coffee and some other stuff over there. We got a microwave and a toaster oven. So yeah, pretty much everything you need to kind of hang out and chill out. So lots of desks, loungers. Over in that back area, there's you know, if you have stuff, correspondence from the company or somebody else, we can do that too. And this room is the quiet room. So we have a few guys that commute. If they're coming in and they got a little bit of time, they want to grab a nap or something like that, we've got a little quiet area for them as well. So that's basically it. If you guys are ever interested in what a pilot lounge looks like, this is what ours looks like. Now, Denver, Denver's amazing. They've got a view of the mountains off in the distance. You know, we've got a view of the runway out there, which isn't too bad. You know, right? We're all aviation buffs, so. But that's it. That's the kind of tour of the Phoenix Pilot Lounge. Hope you liked it. All right, guys, here we go. Landing in San Diego. Looks like the flaps are down to 5 degrees, and they dropped the gear because, well, we're coming in hot. All right, guys, we're here in the hotel at San Diego. Beautiful, beautiful day outside. Just typical San Diego, California loving. Unfortunately, with the virus going on, the gym is closed, so that kind of sucks. It was a long day, and Captain's going to go to Mitch's, which is that great seafood place here if you haven't been. Probably the best fish tacos. I know I just had fish tacos in Cabo, but you can't pass Mitch's. So I think what I'm going to do is go count today as a rest day, maybe do some stretching when I get back, but I'm going to go get some fish tacos again. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.